Hey everyone, this is What God here. Back at it again with another new What If. This is what if Deku was the reincarnation of Danny fucking Phantom. Now, how this is gonna work is this. Okay, Danny, after saving the world in both the human and the ghost world, he was known as a hero between both realms. As of, he got older, he got stronger, he got more better with his abilities, to the point where he's just a fucking natural. He's a pro. So, he protects both the human and ghost realm from, well, anything. Now, after that, he died of, you know what? I got it. He died during a battle between a very tough opponent. He literally died. Everyone mourned for his hero work because this new villain didn't just threaten the human realm, he threatened the ghost realm. Then, since he's the protector of both, basically the bridge, he had to save both realms. The ghost hunters and the ghosts couldn't help Danny. Danny had to finish the job on his own. He did destroy this found foe, but at the cost of his life. He died in battle. Now you may be wondering, but he's a ghost. Well, for plot convenience sake, I would say since he's a half ghost, he dies and his ghost self gets reincarnated. And so he goes through the process of being reincarnated, being born again in a new world. As we have Danny, he's like, where am I? Why am I in the right room? And why am I? Who is she? Is she my mother? Is he my father? What? What's going on? He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty tired. I think I'll just go to sleep now. As he goes to sleep, and then he gets pushed in the back of the brain of Deku. Now, Deku takes the physical look of Danny and the personal look. So he has blue eyes, and he has, black hair and the same hairstyle. Now, it's also a little spiky, a little spiky. When he turns ghost, or his hair gets white and it goes spiky. Pretty much Super Saiyan, like his original hair, but yeah. When he turns ghost, his canon hair, like his OG hair, will turn white and spiky. So yeah, but his normal hair will look like that. Anyways, as Deku grew up, never really knew his mother. That's right, Inko left. Inko didn't left. She died of giving birth to Izuku. Sad, but yeah. He grew up without knowing his mother. He grew up with his father. His father struggled to pay the bills. His father struggled a lot lately. Until his father, well, he, how can I say this? Deku, well, his father did struggle. Okay? Struggle a lot. As of Deku noticing this due to the fact that they barely had the things that Deku always wanted. All Might, All Might figurines. He has an All Might blanket and an All Might jacket. He has one All Might, action figure. As of, that's all he can do. That's all she can get. And then it's time to get his quirky valley. He's 5. Izuku gets his quirky valley. He's diagnosed quirkless. This breaks his heart tremendously. Worse than the canon. And due to the fact that, he looks like the All Might, but not as much still. Well, he looks like the All Might, but much more. So, after Hisashi hearing this, he thinks in his head like, poor Izuku. he wants to be a hero, but he can't. He's quirkless. And so Sasha's like, you know what? I think I'll help him. You know, make him prove that he can't become a hero. As you know, so after that happened, after that, Deku's like, Dad, and he's like, yes, Izuku, what is it? And he's like, what was Mom like? As and did she have a quirk? And was it powerful? And he's like, well, your mom did have a quirk. It was a telekinesis quirk, but it wasn't powerful. He's like, and your mother, she was the best. And Izuku's like, thanks, Dad. And he's like, don't worry, Izuku. He's like, I know your quirk is Izuku, but don't think that your dreams are, well, done. And Izuku's like, what do you mean? And he's like, you're quirkless, yes. But why don't you do something about it? And Izuku's like, what do you mean? As Sasha's like, well, being a hero is not just about having a powerful quirk. It's also about being smart. And Izuku's like, what are you saying, Dad? Well, Izuku, what I'm saying is, you should become a hero. If you want to become a hero, you have to be smart. Not just bronze, but brains. Izuku, he's like, Dad, you really think that I can become a hero? He's like, of course. If you study and become smarter and do a little, physical training every now and then, won't hurt. But if you do that, you could damn sure become a hero, Izuku. As he's like, the number one hero? And he's like, kid, you can become the number one hero of all time. Trust me. As long as you do what I say, you'll become the number one hero in no time. As Izuku's like, thanks, Dad. Really? Thanks. As his dad's like, of course, Izuku. I'll do anything to help you. As they get home, Deku goes immediately upstairs and starts studying. Studying? Yeah, studying. He starts reading books about this and that. He starts, studying his math, his science, English, all that stuff. Hold on. As he starts studying every day, every hour, every chance he gets, he's studying. Hisashi, then Izuku starts running physically. Making his punching the tree, doing iron bone training. Getting fit. Bago calls him a quirkless nerd due to the fact that Izuku be studying. Now Izuku's the smartest in his class, and he doesn't even have an intelligent quirk. His IQ is actually pretty impressive. Okay? Due to the fact that, I would say his IQ is around 190. And, he's pretty smart. So, Izuku does a little bit of training, but study. And Hisashi is very proud of Izuku. Izuku's happy, so he begins to make gadgets, little small things. But this is a reincarnation with it. It wouldn't be the same if, yeah. So, Izuku goes to sleep one day. I add you that he is, how old? 10? So he's sleeping. He gets flashbacks of how about him being a person named Danny Phantom. About him also having another life named Danny. Phantom. Literally. How do you not know? I'm sorry, but I don't know how they do not connect the dots. His literal name is Danny Phantom. His last name is literally Phantom. His name is literally Danny. He didn't change nothing but his hairstyle. I'm sorry. And yes, Izuku's eyes will go green, and obviously. But still. So, as of, that happens. Now, Izuku is, he's like, what? What am I? As you know, he sees visions of him fighting. Well, Vlad. He sees him fighting the ghost bounty hunter. He sees him fighting the box ghost, the lunch lady ghost. He sees him fighting these all types of ghosts, and he sees him fighting some ghost hunters, including his own parents. And he's like, what's going on? I don't understand why I'm having these dreams or these flashbacks. Now, Deku, I'm being smart in this one. He goes search it up. He's like, what does it mean when you have dreams of you doing this and that? He's like searching in there for it. He finds the word reincarnation. He clicks on it, searches it up. It's, when one's blah 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 is reincarnated to a different body, into a different person. So Izuku's like, so could I be someone's reincarnation? As of, well, here's something that's gonna prove to him that he is someone's reincarnation. As of one day, Bakugo was bullying Deku, right? No. Deku's walking home one day from school. As he's writing his notes, thinking about how he can make a gadget to help him with doing hero work, right? He's thinking about his new gadget that will capture villains in the net, but the net will shock them if they try to move, or something like that. As of, Deku, he's walking across the street. He's not paying attention. A car is zooming because this driver's not paying attention. As they both look at each other, right? They're like, oh shit! As he had no time to get away. As he's like, oh, as the car is driving fast as it's about to hit Deku. As Deku turns, can't be able to go through the car. I had the word, but I just can't pronounce it right now. But he goes through the car. As a I don't know. You tell me what the word is in the comment section, because I forgot. Permeate through the car. As it's like as the car, he stops. And he's like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you, hey kid, are you okay? Did I hit you or anything? As Dick's like, no, I don't think you did. As he looks in his hand, he's like, did I just go through the car? That, okay. As oh yeah, his molecules were starting to change. His DNA was starting to turn from, human to ghostly. Slowly but surely. Yeah. After a day, he was like, okay. So when he's walking home, he was just like thinking about, what did he do? He gets home. He sits down on the bed, look at his hand. He's like, what the? And he's like, oh well, I think I'll just go to sleep for now. I won't have to study that much. So he goes to sleep. And so he sees, a man talking to him. He's like, so. No, he sees a man talking to someone else. Now, this man is obviously, what's that one villain? The bounty hunter ghost. I forgot his name, but yeah. No, Deku is Danny. That's why he says they're talking to me, but not Mimi. He's kind of confused. He sees him fighting this villain, trying to, hunt him down because he's a half ghost and half human. He's a rare species. He gets trapped in the box, he sees two people helping him, Sam and Tucker. They free him, he gets out. He defeats the bounty hunter and he brings him back to the ghost realm. And there's a gadget that he sees. And he thinks, whoa, that could be helpful to capturing villains. Right? That's what he's thinking. He's like, that could be helpful. So next day, wakes up, boom, his birthday. Ooh, he's 12, he's 11. He's 11 now. And deal with it. So for his 11th birthday, his dad scraped up enough money to buy him a toolkit. You know, something that Deku always wanted. So when Deku's at school, it's his birthday. He has to get the birthday licks in, but yeah, Bakugo took it a little too far by using his quirks. He gives his quirk on Deku. As Deku gets hurt, but he's a little stronger because he did some iron bone training, get them bones stronger. But it still hurts nevertheless. After that, Deku gets his notebooks. At the end of the day, he goes home. He's like, fucking hate Bakugo. I don't see how people like him. Just because he has a strong quirk, yeah, he's a dick. He doesn't like Bakugo. Him and Bakugo are not friends, but still. As of, he gets home. His dad's off. So when he gets home, he hears, happy birthday! And Deku's like, oh, it is my birthday, huh? Thanks, Dad. As you do have him, and he's like, here you go, Zigga, for you. As he opens the box, he's like, oh, it's the toolkit, the toolkit that I always wanted. Thanks, Dad. As he gives his dad a hug. As Sasha's like, no problem, Zigga. I just want to let you know that I love you and your mother loves you too. And he's like, thanks, Dad. I know she did. As of, he goes upstairs, tests it out. And, after he had a time with his life with his dad, then, his dad took him to the zoo, the amusement park, the fucking museum, fucking science convention, all that shit. And then he took him out to a movie. And then he came back home. They came back laughing, giggling, having a good time. He should have had a great time with his dad. As of, he's like, alright, Dad, since it's a Friday night, I think I'll be going upstairs and trying a new toolkit out. If you don't mind. He's like, no, go right ahead. Actually, can you do it in the garage? Since your door room is kind of right next to mine, I already know you're going to be loud. And Stig's like, oh, yeah, of course, Dad. Takes his stuff, goes to the garage, and begin working on gadgets, capturing gadgets to be exact. Trying to find ways to capture villains. As of, that happens. He goes to sleep. As of, working on a tool, on the gadget. He goes to sleep. As he sees, another vision of him fighting this big baddie. The villain that Danny fought and died was his battle. He's seen this villain. He's like, whoa, he's big. As they're fighting, all this shit, right? He sees all the ghosts helping, every human helping, but Danny did the one thing that nobody thought he would ever do. He sacrificed his life by conducting all of his, ghostly energy into one thing, into one bomb, going inside the dude's mouth, and screaming out, I love you guys! As goes inside the dude's mouth, explodes from the inside, killing both Danny and the villain. As of, there's like, he was just sweating. He's like, whoa, that was intense. As of, So, next day, Deku, he goes, right? He goes to school. Bakugo bullies him, this little boom, the explosion on his desk. Deku doesn't give a fuck, right? Then when all of a sudden Bakugo grabs his notebook, Deku's like, what are you doing? And he's like, little nerd wants his book. Look, huh? His little notebook. Look at him. As he starts exploding, Deku's like, what are you doing? He's like, you little nerd knows he knows he's blowing his place. As he just like, here, she wants so bad, go catch, fetch. As toss the book. Bakugo told him to go take a swan off the roof, but Deku doesn't think about it because he knows his father. He replaced his words. His father told him, and So, He tosses the book out. Deku immediately, with no hesitation, runs after the book. He jumps out the window. And was like, oh my god, he just jumped. He got the book. He's like, I got it. Thank you. Thank God. As he's like, what the? What am I? I think he falls down. He's like, oh shit. As also he's like, he's like, he said, please, flight, please. You know, just saying, please. As also he stopped. He's like, he picks it out. He's like, And he's like, the ground. As he stopped, as he falls, as it was like, whoa. Did he just stop himself or levitated? Whoa. Hey, you know, Izuku, your quirk activated. And he was like, what? That's... And the Baka was like, that's impossible. His quirk was... So, you know, the chief's like, and if it was, in Baka, you better be lucky that Deku's quirk, you know, awaken, or active, or unlock. Otherwise, you would have been big trouble, mister. And Baka was like, whatever. That little bastard, he got lucky. Let's go, boys. And they're like, yeah, let's go. As Deku, you know, he's like, he's so confused right now. As he walks on this bridge, he just like, what's just happened to me? I don't understand. As you know, he gets his little, you know, ghost, you know, sense happen. And he's like, what was that? Why do I feel chilly in here? As if a ghost appeared, right? You know, the typical, you know, and ghost type monster. He just like flies away. He's like, what was that? Why was it? What? Why is it like that? This thing's like, okay, whatever. So the ghost flies off. And she hears a voice saying, "Go get him." And Stig's like, what? Who said that? As well, it's Danny trying to tell him to go get the ghost. Stig wasn't listening. He goes to underneath the bridge. You know, the ghost is still doing his thing. So the sludge attack happens. He's like, hey kid, give me your body. I didn't know the freak was in town. Now give it to me now. So David's like, I don't think so. And so, well, he's not scared, but yeah, he's a little frightened. As he's like, kid, I don't have time for this. Just give me your fucking body now. As he goes and grabs Izuku. Izuku can't even control his, you know, his permeation or shit like that. As the ghost is wrapping around Izuku, you know, he's like, now give me your damn body. As you know, he's shoving his slime down Izuku's mouth. That sounds sludge. That slime monster is sludge. But I will do a what if about that soon. Anyways, so if that happens, right? So you do have Deku. He's like, I don't want to die. I promised my dad that I'll become a hero. I promised my dad. As, you know, he's like, I don't want to die. I don't. As he's slowly getting unconscious, right? All Might's coming a little later. So as he's now unconscious after a couple of seconds, as he wakes up in a weird green swirly place with floating islands and shit. He's like, where am I? As he sees a much older Danny Phantom. As Danny Phantom's like, well, oh there. I am Danny Phantom. You are my reincarnation, I presume. As he's like, reincarnation? So, that is true. Reincarnation does exist. As he's like, yeah, apparently you do. And he's like, well, so all those dreams I had about you, about those fights, is all real. And he's like, yep, that's real. And he's like, so, what are your abilities, or my abilities, or our abilities? And he's like, here, huh? Well, I'll give you the rundown of the abilities. Now, if you don't know Dane's abilities, I'll give you a rundown. Permeation, invisibility, flight, well, ghost scream, or well scream. It's a scream that he can use. I can't really pronounce it right, but yeah. He can make barriers, he can, you know, make clones of himself. He can pretty much do whatever a ghost can. I mean, He can shoot ectoplasm beams. He can make like a big ectoplasm beam, like a Kamehameha. He can use the ice breath. He's pretty much strong too, no cap. He's strong and fast, right? He can shoot beams out of his eyes, plasma beams out of his eyes. But yeah, that's pretty much all he can do. He can pretty much control any part of the body to go ghost. So, yeah, that's all you need to know. But yeah, that's up. I think there's more, but yeah. Anyways, so Aztec's like, so those are all the abilities you can do? And she's like, yep, and there's more, but you're not ready for those yet. And I kind of want you to create your own abilities. Aztec's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, the rest of them are the ones that I create. You can use them too, but I prefer that you use your own. But for right now, I think I'll train you how to control your powers. Well, our powers. And they're like, okay, but which ones? He's like, right now, you need to know, well, in your situation, you'll probably need to use your ectoplasma, your permeation, and your flight. So this is what I'm going to train you on right now. And after this, I want you to go after that ghost, that escape. And he also has a sense where he can know when ghost is happening. It's called ghost sense. So he knows when it goes off, there's a ghost nearby. And they're like, what? That was a ghost? And he's like, didn't you feel cold? Your breath felt chilly? You could see it? And he's like, yeah. He's like, that's your ghost sense. It warns you where ghosts are going to appear or coming from. Now, that was a ghost. So I'm going to train you so that you can be able to handle on taking down these ghosts. And you're going to need to make a gadget. The gadget that you saw me use to capture these ghosts and bring them back to the ghost realm. You know what I'm talking about, right? And Stick's like, yeah. Those little canister things, right? And he's like, yeah. So you're smart, and you study a lot more than I did as a kid. I need you to go and create those. But, for right now, you have a slime to take care of. And you have some training. So, they're training for like 5 years on he mastered his flight and permeation pretty easy. It was just his ectoplasm being he has to master over because he has to know the accuracy, good aim, all that shit. So that's what he trained on. Deku is pretty skilled in fighting because he learned that when he was young. So, and Danny kind of sucked at fighting, but he got him better. But still, now with that happening, afterwards, Deku re-wakes and he's like, "What the? I'm back, guys." He's like, "Here's a voice saying, of course you're back. Now, take care of the sludge building, and go take care of that, and then go take care of that ghost. He might be causing trouble." And Jake's like, right, but I don't have the gadget. And he's like, well, you will have enough time to create the gadget, and you have enough time to find the ghost. I need you to find the gadget first. You'll know how to create it once you gather the parts. And Jake's like, okay, very well then. So, hold on. I look at Jake's like, are you sure that's okay to let that ghost wander about? You said it could cause trouble, right? He's like, well, it can, but it's a small ghost, so I saw it. And besides, there's no other way to send the ghost back to the ghost realm without that gadget. So you have to create it. And I think like, yes, sir. So, afterward, he got out. He permeated through the sludge within the sludge like wraps itself around it. He's like, what the? You have a powerful quirk, kid. I'm gonna need your body. Just give up willingly, and you won't get hurt as badly. It's just like, whatever. And he's like, go and goes. As you know, he doesn't have to say it, but I just wanted to say it for this one time. Danny realized he didn't have to say it, so he learns how to transform without saying going goes. But it's such a good word that I'd like to say it. So, Deku goes ghost, full ghost. New hairstyle. His hairstyle turns Super Saiyan. His hair starts, spiking up, turn to white. His eyes go, green. His suit turns, the color of Danny Phantom's. he's different from Danny Phantom. This man, he has a face mask too. Cause like, yeah, why wouldn't he? He's a different Danny Phantom. He's Deku Phantom. But no, he just calls himself the Phantom. But he has a black face mask, well, a white face mask with the word with the letter P. Not letter P. It's a black face mask right here. Yeah. Right here's a black face mask. As of yeah. That happens. So, he's like, oh, whoa. This is what happens when you go full ghost? As Danny's like, oh, no fair. How come you get the cool face mask and your hair goes spiky? My hair just stayed the same and I didn't get no cool mask. As Dick's like, well, it's because I'm better than you, Danny. As Danny's like, hey, it's Master Danny to you. As he's like, yes, sir. So, it's like, big deal. So you have a little, pre-mission quirk, and quirk can change your outfit. But who cares? Just let me have your body, kid. As he's gonna come for Deku, as he just shoots the beam of, ectoplasm at him, and he's like, what the fuck? What's that? That thing's like, whoa. You didn't know? That's my quirk. As he just starts shooting, ectoplasm at sludge, and the surface, ow, 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 just taking damage. As Deku's like, alright then. Yeah! As he uses ectoplasm ice, laser beam at the sludge man. Master Sludge like, okay, I'm sorry. That thing's like, good. As All Might's like, he's All Might. Detroit Smash! Detroit Smash! As Deku's like, oh shit, it's All Might. So he's like, alright. He deactivates his ghost. He's like, back to his normal state. Like, hello, All Might. It's almost like, young man, are you okay? Did this villain try to hurt you or anything? As Deku's like, no, sir. He tried, but luckily you came to save me, right? As almost like, yep. Say, kid, do you have a bottle or a bucket that I can use? Deku's like, oh, yeah, here. As Deku takes out a 2-liter bottle, I guess? Yeah. And he's like, here you go. It's almost like, thank you, kid. And he tied it to the lid. Very, very good. As Deku's like, yeah. And he said, oh, can I get an autograph? As he brings his notebook. Almost like, sure, kid. He did so fast that Deku didn't know. He's like, whoa, you're really fast as they say, huh? It's almost like, yeah. If you don't mind, I gotta take the sword into the police department. Have a good day, young man. And Deku's like, yeah, you too. And he's like, whoa. As Deku doesn't latch onto his leg because he knows that he doesn't have a quirk, but he knows that he has the power. So he doesn't have to hop on his leg. And so Deku goes home. He goes to his father. Well, he's on his way home. All Might drop the sludge villain, because he fucking used too much power in his legs. That's all. As the sludge villain drops, Bakugo does a little kick move. Damn piece of shit, Deku. Now, mind you, he's 11. So, yeah. Obviously the sludge villain won't happen no more, but still. That means he has years of mastering his abilities, but Danny doesn't feel like Deku's ready for most of the advanced abilities, but he does show him some new ones. Anyways, so Deku's walking home. Sludge villain attack happens, blah blah blah. Deku's like, it's Kaichan. He's like, I gotta save him. He may be a bully, but a dick, but he doesn't deserve to die. The hero saves everyone, even Bakugo's. And yes, he refers to people who act like Bakugo as Bakugos. So, as of, he goes into the little alleyway. He's like, going ghost. As of, he transforms as he flies out of there. Like Danny Phantom. As he just starts, he's like, well, seems like you haven't learned your lesson yet. And so he's like, you again. What do you want from me? Why are you here? And he's like, I'm here to stop you, Sludgy. Now, drop the boy and know you won't get hurt. Well, the boy won't get hurt. And you won't get hurt badly. And the Sludgy's like, whatever, I have the hostage. You won't be able to attack me. You won't be able to touch me. Yeah. your heroes all the same. You won't come after me even have a hostage. That's just like, you want to test me? As, Deku just turns invisible. As he's like, what? Where is he? As, he goes and he's in front of, the sludge, and he's like, hello. As, Sludge got so scared, he jumps on Bakugo. He gets free, he starts coughing. As, the Sludge like, where are you? Where's, Deku is like, he, turns invisible. He's like, I'm right here. As he just shoots an ectoplasm in front of his face, and he's like, oh, the fuck? Deku just turns invisible, on and off, invisible. And so he just kicks, he punches, the sludge in by coating his hand with ectoplasm. That's something that Danny taught him how to do. And so he just punches the sludge in, boom, sends the sludge in back a couple of feet. As he got Bakugo safe. He just tossed his ass there. Honestly, his hero stalked him, but oh boy, he's strong. Now, as that happens, y'all keep on forgetting, Danny actually has superhuman strength and speed, but, y'all forgot about that, but, yeah. Anyways, it's hot. But, as of, All Might comes in saying, Detroit Smash! And he does a little smile like, ah ha ha. I took down the villain. I deserve the credit. Well as me. Just well as me. Say I'm awesome. Say I'm powerful. That's what All Might's saying. Well, in his head. That's all, he's like, young hero. Thank you for the help. These heroes could have helped. Like, look down sad just because the great All Might told him something. That they, yeah. So, he's like, what is your name? He's like, my name? Just call me Phantom. Bye-bye. As he just turned invisible, he just flies off. As he's like, that's so cool. As Danny's like, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool name. And Danny's like, how come you didn't go with it? And Danny's like, I don't fucking know. Honestly. And Danny's like, yeah, I'm surprised your people didn't realize that you're Danny Phantom. I started to think your people were a little slow. And Danny's like, yeah, I'm starting to think that too. Anyways, kid, let's work on that. Well, gadget I've been talking about. He's like, yeah, let's do that. Take this home. Where'd you go? All Might couldn't find him. He wants to get his quirk, but he couldn't find him. And he tried to look him up, but he's not a fucking hero on any rank. So he's a vigilante. He's against the law. Even though he saved that man, he's a quirk against without the law. And so, yeah. So Dick is at home making the gadget. He's like, alright, Danny, give me some flashbacks of how this made. And Danny's like, alright. As Danny gives him some flashbacks of how he made. He's like, got it. So alright. As he's like, bingo. As he made it a prototype within 5 days. So Dick is like, it's a prototype, but it should work on actually anything, really. Well, ghosts more, but I have to make another separate one for, humans. As Dane's like, yeah, I guess. You don't want them to be stuck in the ghost realm, or that would cause some disaster, trust me. And Dane's like, oh, I do. So, Danny and Deku starting to get that bond, I mean, Danny's literally the only one that Deku can talk to about all of this, and Danny's nice. I would say this is the adult Danny Phantom. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make one more poll for the ship, and I'll be right back. But yeah, that's what adult Danny Phantom looks like. So yeah, after 5 days of the gadget being made, Danny's like, alright, so we gotta go track that ghost down. And Dick is like, right. It might be causing trouble as we speak. Danny's like, do you know what type of ghost it was? So he's like, it was like a snake-like damn ghost. And Dick's like, simple. Those are easy. And Dick is like, oh, okay. So, Dick is like, alright then, let's transform. So he transformed to his deck, his, suit, which, like I said, a black face mask. It's different. It's not white. You know, his hair turns white, but everything else is like it's black and white. To be honest with you, I don't see a difference. But like, yeah, it's like the gloves are black. No, it's like black and white. I don't know how to say it, but like his face mask is like black. So, and he has a sign that's with a giant P, a P sign, stands for Phantom. But anyways, as of he's flying through the city at night. Like, all right then, come on, activate ghost sense. As also he gets that, a little ghost, and he's like, there he is. He's like, all right then. He stops. He's like, look around, like, all right then, where could he be? As of, and he's like, oh, there he is. And he sees the ghost flying. He's like, you stop there it goes. And the ghost like, what the? And the ghost like, is that Danny Phantom? And he's like, no, it could have been. He hasn't been seen in the ghost realm for like over 30 years. This is impossible. And he starts running away. It's been 30 years. The ghost realm time is slower. So it's been like, what, 11 years for Danny? It's actually been 30 years for them. They haven't seen Danny Phantom. But they're kind of scared now. As Deku shoots down and stop! And he shoots an ectoplasm at the ghost. Fortune starts. The ghost starts. Just take me away, Danny Phantom. And they're like, who's a Danny Phantom? And he's like, he's like, wait, what? So you're not Danny Phantom? And he's like, no, I'm Phantom, the new guy. Who's this Danny? I don't know him. And he's like, I see. I don't know why I was scared. That Danny Phantom, he's a really scary guy. And he's like, anyways, time for you to go back to the ghost realm. As he nukes his prototype, right? It works, Not for the first time. It kind of works, but it got broken due to the fact that it's a prototype, so he has to upgrade it more. As he goes like, ha, you can't catch me now. As he's like, well, those type of guys you can catch, but it's tricky. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, you can pour water on them, but they would just die, and they wouldn't get a chance to go back to the ghost realm, which is kind of fucked up. And he's like, yeah, that is. I can fix them on the way we find him. And he's like, sure? And he's like, yep. And he uses his hand to permeate through the, the gadget as he starts tripping with it. And he's like, alright, fix it. As he finds the ghost, he sucks him back in. It works perfectly fine. And Jake's like, got it. And Jake's like, good. Now he should be back in the ghost realm. Anyways, good job. As he sees, he goes, hey, you. As he's like, who looks around? He's like, who said that? He's like, he sees eyes out. He's like, is that Eraserhead? As he races like, come down here now. You shouldn't be out here this time of night, even using your quirk anyways. Unless you're a hero. As Dane, Deku comes down, he's like, oh, hey, are you Eraserhead? And he's like, yes, I am. Why? And he's like, he's like, where's my notebook? Shit. I don't think I have it. And Jane's like, it's in your pocket, but you gotta turn human form, remember? And he's like, shit. He didn't learn how to. He's like, damn it. Fuck. And he's like, anyways, it was nice meeting you. And he's like, turning visibly like, well, gotta go. And I was like, what the? Where did he go? As Deku goes back home, he's like, that was the most exciting thing ever. I can't believe I met Eraserhead. As James like, yeah, he seems pretty odd, but I guess all these people are, all these heroes are, that's some quirks. As of, well, yeah. So it's time to get to the start of anime. Start anime. So Deku got better at his abilities. Danny showed him how to create barriers, and he showed him how to use his frost breath. He didn't show him how to use a clone yet, due to the fact that Deku, he's still struggling how to make the barrier and use his frost breath. He could barely use his breath. But, yeah. So, with that. Now, Deku finally, before the 10 months of training, finally got the hang of making the barriers. He can make they aren't strong, strong as Danny's own, but they're good. You know, he practiced on how to use his frost breath, which he can use, but not as well good as Danny. As of that, no. Over these years, he's made a name for himself as the Phantom. You know, who stops criminals as well. He's a vigilante. That's the only way he can train his quirk on. Well, his powers on other people. And he been tracking down these, ghosts and shit. Blah blah blah. Weak ghosts. 10 months of training is the best 10 months. As a you have to wait for the next part. Haha. You thought I was gonna get into the 10 months of training. This one, you thought. This is what we've got here. And yeah, this is what this Deku was, the reincarnation of Danny Phantom. I hope you guys like. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah. Once again guys, what we've got here, signing off. And peace. Wait. Oh, you're still here. That means I didn't log yet. Alright, peace, bro.